Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Nino, aka Free Game. Well, the game ain't free because your girl gotta pay me for it. Joined by your by my boy.
Booth God, by aka Bottom Booth, but I'm not. You can't see me right now. I'm not coming on camera today. Pause for something crazy coming on camera. That's wild.
Yeah, pause. Anyways, yeah, he's lying because he is currently defecating,
Oh yeah.
um,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
releasing his bowels, as you will.
Yeah.
Um,
Getting emptying that hefty low and yeah.
Yo, what's good to Rishikage? How you doing, brother?
Man, he always popping in. Hey, shout out to
Mm-hmm.
you, Chicago. You always showing us love. Always one of the first people commenting on the videos on our live streams. We appreciate you so much, man, for just being a committed member, not only in this podcast but on the other podcast. We appreciate you. Much
CMP.
love, man.
Always see you pop in on there too, bro.
Yeah,
Really.
CNP and DIP.
Yo,
So
all right, first topic of the day. So I think we should just start it off with the first topic on the actual, you know, description or the title of the video. So YSL attorney, she gets arrested on gang charges. So we were speaking before we even went live, and you had some insight on it that you wanted to share.
you talking about me? I'm
Mm-hmm.
basically on the whole. Well, I mean, the only thing got when I was on social media and concerning the YSL case, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well, Metro, when he had posted on his, he tweeted about it. He was like, that woman who got arrested wasn't even his lawyer, and people was mixing up the stories and stuff like that, and they didn't get the facts straight. I don't know how sure it is because I haven't really been keeping too close of a detail to the case, so I couldn't really tell you. But yeah, I mean, he would probably know more than anything because I mean, he's close to Young Thug. I mean, they've been working together ever since like 2013. That's like one of his closest friends, so he would know more than anybody about the
What
case.
what about her repping for PF though?
Her repping for PF, I don't know. I have no knowledge of that. You may have more inside knowledge on that than I do. So if you can share light, whatever.
I mean, that's what they were saying. Hold on, let me
Mm-hmm.
share this right here. So, she did get arrested on gang charges, though. So, Nicole Fegan, attorney in Young Thug YSL organized crime case, arrested on gang charges. The attorney represented one of the former co-defendants in the racketeering organized crime trial of Atlanta rapper Young Thug and YSL. A group authorities have declared a criminal street gang has also been arrested on gang-related charges in Georgia. Nicole Fegan, who is described as the LeBron James of the legal world, served as a damn. That's a name. The LeBron James.
It must be really big and influential if you saying LeBron James or mention him in the status of that.
This to score buckets. That means like she missing no cases. But so just to go from there, served as counsel for whoever whose case was separated from the Young Thugs overall trial last year. So she served as a counsel for this guy right here. And his case
Mm-hmm.
was separated from Young Thug's overall trial last year. So he, I guess maybe a former attorney that worked beside this attorney right here. Um, the Atlanta Police Department confirmed Friday that the criminal defense lawyer was nabbed in Gwinnett County on warrants charging her with criminal solicitation to commit the offense of tampering with evidence, which I heard of. So
Mm-hmm.
supposedly, one of her defendants or something like that, he was being charged with a murder, and she was letting them know to like get rid of their phones and stuff like that. So she tipped them off on getting rid of their phones and stuff. And I guess a lawyer is not supposed to do that. And
Yeah.
participating in criminal street gang activity. Fegan was arrested for allegedly cold calling a suspect in a September 27, 2022 deadly double shooting in northwest Atlanta. According to WANF, investigators said Fegan told the suspect she learned in a preliminary hearing related to the shooting that there were active warrants for his arrest. She accused of telling the unnamed person who she was not representing to dispose of his phone as police were going to arrest him. Fegan was taken into custody and is currently being held at the Fulton County Jail. So this is what she's really in trouble for right now. She's accused of telling
Mm.
the unnamed person who she was not representing to dispose of his phone as police were going to arrest him. So yeah,
And that's
definitely
tampering. And that's
tampering with
tampering, right?
definitely tampering.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, because he's not somebody that she's representing, but she's
Mm.
reaching out to him because she got a tip in a preliminary hearing that they were have an active warrant for his arrest, so to dispose of his phone.
Right. But even
So
if
that's
she was
definitely.
his witness, hypothetically, that's still illegal to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell somebody to get rid of their phone and shit for like evidence or whatever, whatnot.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You got attorney client privileges and stuff like that, so like they
Mm-hmm.
don't really have to discuss that. But she did that in a phone
Got you.
call though.
Oh
But it's
man,
just she
I
was
ain't gonna lie.
accused though.
Mm-hmm. I
So
mean
yeah, that's
that's a
crazy. Like go
go
ahead.
off.
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, nah, like you said, that is pretty crazy that she would be doing that. I mean, that she would be that close, especially close to the gang or whatever, whatnot. I don't know whatever her affiliations was. I don't know how close she was with them in order for her to be doing that. She may have been. I don't know if she was been representing them for a long time or may have known them. I don't know, whatever the case may be, but that is definitely tampering with evidence and stuff like that. And having being close to witnesses like that, or even reaching out to witnesses that you're not even representing, is crazy. And telling them to throw away their phone and shit because they go get caught or they may be caught. That is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, but honestly, that really
Yeah,
don't
that's
surprise
like
me though.
if
It really don't
like
surprise me. I
if
mean,
you that's like if you bring it to the sorry, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say nah. That it really don't surprise me with everything going on in this case, bro. Nothing really surprises me. Like this doesn't surprise me. I mean, look at the thing that's going on with the DA Fani Willis. I mean, she's that whole debacle was just crazy itself.
Mm.
It's a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
things.
let's talk
It's a
about
lot of
that
things.
too. Let's get into that a little
Yeah,
bit later. But
yeah. So it's a lot of things that's going around with this case right now. That's really in a sense it's really
yeah, and
confusing
the
and it's
Trump
like
situation.
yeah. So, bro, it's wild. I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah,
do you think
definitely.
that hurts their
So,
chance?
do you think this? You said, do you think? That's what I was about to ask you.
No, what was you gonna say? I'm sorry.
I was going to ask you the same thing. Do you think this is going to hurt their case or help their case?
Well, it looked like it. Well, from what I could tell, it looked like it's gonna possibly hurt their case. I mean, but then again, I really I really don't know for sure because from what I've heard, she already like been released or whatever or whatnot from like her bail or whatever. She already been released on bail, and according to what Metro says, that wasn't even a legal representation of YSL or Thug. So I mean, who's to really say? I don't know. She probably gonna get in trouble in some cases if those what was said or what was stated is true. But I mean, I don't know. That's to be determined because I mean it's the court system. So I mean, who knows? Like I put a bunch of things go in and out. So who can really say? And this case is a odd one. And honestly, in the beginning, it seemed so one sided, but as we it kept going on, there's a lot of things that make the case unsure. So I would say right now it's up in the air. I would say more so. He says, "Wow, that's crazy. I served a while back, not knowing." Appreciate that,
No,
man.
no, no.
But
That's this. That's my boy. That's my neighbor. Actually, he hopped in. He was like, yo, is this AP Logan?" That's oh shit, my Facebook anyways. But yeah, it's yo nigga, this is Rob the native. Hey, nigga, you my neighbor. I know, bro. I know. Thank you for joining us, bro, and thank you for the love. I appreciate that, fam.
yeah, so yeah, right now in terms of the case, I mean, what's happening with her, it's really up in the air. It can go either way, but shit, I'm not sure. I was gonna say, how about you? What's your thoughts on it?
I don't think that it should affect their case because she already got in trouble for it. She's getting into something and it doesn't resolve. I mean, it doesn't involve Thug's case. I don't think so. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, as long as it's nothing revolving around Thug's case, I don't think that would do anything to hinder him. Now, like public perception, maybe jury, if they get glimpse of this like news or something like that, maybe that would like hinder him in some type of way as far as like their decision and stuff like that. But as far as it affecting him primarily, no, I doubt it.
Nah,
Yeah, I highly doubt it.
yeah, no, I was gonna say, yeah, I kind of agree with you. I mean, this case is a little bit all over the place right now, so it's kind of hard to say.
That it is, my good sir. That it is, my good sir. But that too, we're talking about that, bro. Let's dig in a little bit. This wasn't even in my repertoire, but now that you brought it up, bro, Fanny
Yeah, I
Willis,
just
bro.
yeah, I was just thinking about that because I seen academics talking about it a lot over the
Mm-hmm.
past few streams and stuff because he had just got back to doing
Right,
his stuff.
right.
So yeah, so he was talking about it a lot. So I was kind of just like, yeah, let's just get into that. That's a crazy situation going on in itself.
Yeah, the fact that she is having like a thing with her, what was it? Assistant DA,
Yeah.
assistant district attorney or whatever, and she paid bro $500,000 more than what she paid the other
Uh
assistant
huh.
DAs. So
Exactly.
like,
And I don't know if you've seen those old videos and stuff, but it was old videos of her basically saying like how what can you hear me Priya?
yeah, I can hear you. The
Okay.
videos where she was saying like, if you get me into office, you don't have to worry about me sleeping with other
Yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know
So
exactly what you're talking about, like sleeping with men and sleeping with anybody in office or something like
uh
that. Something to
yeah,
that
exactly,
degree.
exactly. Exactly. So I just thought it was funny that I found it ironic that it's coming back to bite her for those words and stuff like that. And who
Hmm.
knows, bro? I mean, academic was talking about it. He was like, "Hey, man, like if she was to put away, let's say she was to put away like YSL, let's say everything goes through and she get them all locked up or all convicted and stuff like that." She probably would have went up crazy. She probably would have tried to go for like apply for like a higher job or something in the government. So who knows? Maybe this is supposed to be her like her stamp. And like, hey, if I can get this big organization off the streets, maybe I can apply for like a bigger role or a bigger position in the government higher up. So that's what academics was saying basically.
Hmm.
Not saying it was a for sure thing, but it could be like looked at. And you gotta think about it. She was trying to get Trump put away for real, for real. So
Right.
imagine if hypothetically that she was able to do both of those. Like her name will forever be etched in like, oh yeah, she's one of those people who was able to put a president and a whole entire organization away. That would have been crazy. Like they would have no choice
Facts.
but to like look at her like, okay, and like try to get her up there in the higher ups in the government and stuff like that. Maybe she could play for like, I don't know, some whatever position up there, but something
Bruh.
real high profile.
She chose the wrong motherfucker to do
I
that
chose
to,
the wrong,
bro.
and then with that whole situation, that really, like with the whole her dating like her assistant or whatever, or somebody her associate or whatever, whatnot. That makes me think like, man, if she did that, man, there ain't no way that she didn't fuck that nigga nut YSL nut. Pause. Sound crazy. Donovan Nut Thomas. We know she was wrong because apparently they said she had a picture of him and her together on her office desk for like years or something like that.
Bro, they got transactions of him booking flights with her name on it and stuff like that. Like
Oh yeah,
when you
yeah. They
book
was
a
going from
flight, you got to put
they was going from Houston.
Miami and
They was, hey, bro, if they going to Miami, they fucking for real.
yeah, I
Come
know
on,
you was
man.
watching. I know you was watching that DJ Academic.
Yeah, they fucking gang.
I
Nah, but
watched
even
that one. Yeah.
but look, like even like if you don't even if you take me not watching it, bro, anybody going to Miami, they're fucking for sure. Come on,
I
gang.
take no offense. But did you see like they also did like a they did like a preliminary hearing with Fani and old boy
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you seen that? Yeah,
Yeah, I seen
Fani
that.
Fani was spicy on that one,
She
bro.
was
She
talking.
was
So she said, I'm not on trial.
and then she was like, sweetheart, that was cute. That was cute. That was cute. But
I
no.
Yeah, yeah, but it's like, I mean, yeah,
It's not
you're not on trial, but like you're definitely doing some stuff that you don't have no business doing in your position, especially as a DA. Come on, gang, like that's not something that you're supposed to be doing. So it's just the fact that um it's the fact that you got caught and now you trying to spin it like you're not on trial. Yeah, you might not be on trial, but we still got to look at you because if you're doing this, who's to say you're not doing anything else in any other cases or whatever or whatnot? So we have to look at all evidence and stuff like that. So I mean, she's just trying her best not to get fired.
Yeah, because that's a big thing right there, especially when you're using like government assets and stuff like that to
Yeah.
pay for troops and like
Did you see his? Did you see his part though in the case when they was?
oh yeah, I seen that too. Yeah, he married and shit like that, and like they trying to tie that into his divorce and shit.
Yeah, I
Like
ain't
I
gonna
remember
lie.
Ack was saying, like,
She
most
put
likely his ex-wife is the one who gave him all that information and shit like
on
that.
God.
Like Trump getting into it and shit like that. He probably pissed his ex-wife off, and she like, I got some information on Fani Willis. You know what I'm saying? You trying to use
I,
this,
I ain't gonna lie though, but I mean I can't be mad. He probably hitting a donkey back there.
bro? Yo. One thing Ack said too that was funny as hell. He was like, "Yo, that's a $500,000 dick, nigga." Like
Uh,
my nigga swinging $500,000 worth of wang, bro. Like he tearing that shit
Wang. Look,
up, bro.
he said beef fried wang, nigga.
Bro,
Pause.
oh yo, talking about Fani Willis, bro. Did you see what Ply said about Fani Willis, bro?
Yeah, he
My
was going
nigga
crazy.
Plies need an IV, bro. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick.
Nah,
Hold on,
but
so
look,
people
I ain't
can
gonna
see
lie.
this shit,
Plies is a comedian though. He always
bro.
going
Plies is
off.
funny as hell.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's one of my favorites, nigga. Like if Plies drops a motherfucking song, I'm listening to it. The
No
last one,
doubt.
nigga, was I Got Motion, nigga.
Ah.
I got motion.
Nah, but look, I
It's
can't be
like,
mad. He was piping Willie.
bruh, let's look at this shit real quick. Hold on, I had to throw this up real quick. Hold on, did it change
Go
my
ahead, do
shit?
your
Oh
thing,
my
bro.
bad. There it is, right there. Plies thirst over Fani Willis as district attorney answers questions in court. So my nigga though.
Boy
Yo,
got the
if you
crazy.
caught the briefest link of Plies online, you know how he loves to thirst over admirable women. All right, hold on. I just want to get to the tweets. Fani Willis. All right, this is the tweet right here. All right. Fani Willis. Fuck that case and run for president. Plies expressed on Twitter earlier this week. Out VP for you. I want Fani to free Thug, but outside of that, I got to see about Fani Willis. Heart eyes emoji. Ain't never been this turned on in my life. I know she smell good too. Talk that talk to me, Fani. You ain't got to pay me. I'm going to pay you. You know, Fani.
Yeah.
You know, Fani. I know Fani wet. I mean that in the most respectful way. After watching Fani Willis on the stand, I'm turned on. I know that thing good. Fani hired me. I'll work for free.
Man, bro was out here freaking famished. Like, holy shit.
Yo, my nigga need an IV, bro. He is beyond thirsty, bro. That nigga is
Somebody
parched
revive
like a
that, bro.
motherfucker.
We need a revival.
Oh man. Somebody help my brother out, bro. That is funny as hell.
Somebody get bro some water, man. He out here parched.
Man, something, bro, something. Yo, but
Hmm.
there's been a lot of people though that's been on Funny, like, yo, Funny got that back. They
Yeah,
say
somebody.
Funny throwing it around.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, bro. It's not. It wouldn't be the craziest idea, bro. Like, come on, bro. We know this. Like, come on, bro. Out here risking his job, his whole situation for her, man. You already know she got something.
She got that, bro. She got that.
Yeah, you
Do
got
you
motherfuckers.
think
What's up?
you think she gonna get in trouble for this?
It's hard to say.
Everything that's
With
going
everything
on right
going on,
now?
with everything going on right now, it's kind of hard to say. I think in her position, I feel like with everything that's coming to light, uh, I would say theoretically she should. But honestly, I'm not so sure. I'm really not so sure she's gonna get completely like removed off the case or she gonna lose her job. It's really hard to say because I think with this amount of evidence, I feel like even though she did say, well, did come to truth and like report on it and whatever, or she spoke her truth in court. It's really hard to say. Like, who's to say they're not gonna just let this shit slide? I don't think they should let this shit slide personally because I mean, you basically was going against this or saying this is something that you wouldn't do if you were elected or blase blase. So
I
the
mean,
fact
but
that she get
how many other officials say they gonna do some shit and then don't do it? Like
exact.
Do they
Yeah,
get fired? I mean, but this is something else though. They said their shoes using government assets, and the thing
exactly.
that is the difference between this two is she holds the authority of power over them. Like I
Mhm.
think I said this in the last podcast or a podcast a while ago when we was talking about her.
Mhm.
That's like me if I had a fine ass manager or some shit like that. And I was fucking my manager, like my direct manager, the manager that I report to every day. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And suddenly I'm a week or two later, I'm a team lead, and then from there I'm a motherfucking I got promoted to another position and shit like that. So because I have a relationship with her, that's unfair to everybody else who actually puts in the hard work and they like actually, grinding to actually elevate themselves in the company. You have that loophole being with that person. And then not even that, like not even just progressing yourself in the company. If you and that person ever fall out and have some type of disagreement or y'all don't end on the greatest of terms, they can then use their power to suppress your growth in the business as well, or whatever financial or whatever institution that you're working at. So that's why that's illegal. I think it's called quo proda or something like that. Hold
Mhm.
on. Let me see if that's the actual word for it. Quo proda. I'm probably saying that wrong. Quo proda base. I prevent responding. Oh, quid pro quo.
Quid pro quo. Yeah, 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 yeah. That. I mean, like I said. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Type shit.
Hold on, let me make sure. Quid. Oh no, that's just for sexual harassment. Hold on, real quick. Let me just look this up real quick. One.
Nah, do your thing, bro.
What is it called though?
And it's still fucking raining out there. That's crazy.
Okay, I can't find it. Fuck it. I'm not going to keep on looking this up and prolonging the podcast. But anyways, but it's still a law. I don't know if it's a law, but it's like against like most company policies, to where you
Mhm.
can't date somebody that's like under you and shit like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so like that's basically what she's doing because she holds a position of power over him. Like she can elevate his career and hinder his career too if
Mhm.
anything was to go wrong. So like that's something that they put in the workplace to prevent that type of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, hey, yeah. I mean, with all the stuff she's doing, I think she should be dropped from the case. I think she should be dropped, and she probably should most likely be fired. But I mean, I don't know, bro. It's kind of hard to really say. I mean, this is definitely like a profile thing, like the case that
Mhm.
she's working on anyway. And I mean, her using government funds, even though I don't know if you've seen the other part when her dad was explaining why she keep cash on her and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that whole situation. So it's really weird, but I mean, with everything, all the evidence, I definitely think they should definitely look into it 100% and honestly let her let her off, like let her go
I
type shit.
mean, she is a smart woman. I would give it
Mm-hmm.
to her when I was watching her talk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even though she had like her little snappy remarks and stuff like that, but like
Mm-hmm.
the cash thing, you can't trace that. You can't call her a liar on it. She
Mm-hmm.
says she keeps cash in the house.
Yeah.
Like people do that. People do keep cash in the house. If he paid for something, they can't prove that she didn't pay him back in cash. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? So like even if she is guilty of what they're accusing her of, they gotta
Fact.
prove it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And you can't say that she didn't pay him in cash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't say that. she possibly had cats sitting around in the house. I mean, she had a private practice at one point in time where she
Mm-hmm.
wasn't a district attorney; she was just a lawyer. So, like, I'm pretty sure she was making good money then.
Right.
Um, she said her dad taught her good money management and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure she managed her money well. Like I said, she seemed like an intelligent woman.
Yeah, no, she definitely
Yeah,
knew if this situation was to ever happen. She knew she had to figure out a way how she can like make it look like, hey, like, yo, like I'm gonna be good with it. Like either way, if this situation was to happen, I know how I can finesse my way out of it, some sort, or how I can get it to the point where you can't, you know, trace money type shit. You can't, type shit.
right. Exactly. No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, like, I think she thought this shit all the way through. Like, even
Yeah,
before the indictment type shit, like she thought
this
about
ain't,
it.
but this ain't the first time because like last year they was talking about this. Like early last year they was talking about her having this like situation with her associate, but nobody really fully know or even had the information until I think they start hiring private investigators into her life and stuff like that, like investigating
Mm.
everything about her and stuff like that. That's how they was able to track down all this information and stuff like that.
Mm.
Plus, obviously, if you want to account for the dude's ex-wife, maybe giving information and statements and stuff like that too as well. But this ain't the first time like people was investigating on this situation or talking about it. This has been a topic. It's just we didn't really have all the evidence to really like say for hundred
Trump put
percent
it
sure.
out there, bro. Trump put that on the
Yeah.
forefront.
If anything, he lit the fuse, and honestly, that's
They
one
made
thing.
her invest. He made them investigate her, bro. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
and that's the one thing you can't really play with Trump like that. Like,
Nah,
if
bro.
you coming for him,
Not
like,
44 or
yeah,
43, 43 or 44,
what's up?
43 or 44.
I don't know what you mean in that.
His president number. I think he's
Oh,
40, 44.
I can't even remember. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Oh, brother. You don't know your presidents. You suck.
Nigga, you don't. You asking me? So what does that say about you?
I'm probably right though.
I don't even think you're right though. I don't think you're right at all.
How much you wanna bet?
Air dollars.
You said $80. All right, cool.
I didn't say
So
80. Nigga, I said air.
uh $80. I bet. So
That's crazy.
Donald Trump is the 45th president.
Oh yeah.
So 4-5. So my boy 4-5. And
Oh
you don't
five.
fuck around with 4-5, bro. 4-5 got the bread. He got the income. He can hire private investigators. FBK, why the hell aren't you on the podcast? He can hire private investigators and shit like that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, and I think that's what happens. You poke the bear, you poke the
oh
bear and
yeah,
poke
she
back.
fits a sleeping bear.
The one thing you could go at YSL, those niggas are imbeciles. I mean, look at the stuff that they doing in court. Like, but we know
Mm-hmm.
you niggas is caught. Like the all y'all trying to make up these stories to like no, like we already know everything. We got all the information to really convict y'all. You going to Trump? He's a smart person. He knows what's going on. He knows he's up against the machine. And even at one point, he was the machine. He still is a machine. So you going to him? Expect for your whole life to be invaded and all that type of stuff, like your personal life, like all the people who you know, all that type of stuff. Expect him to investigate all that stuff. Nobody is gonna act like no one has like a clean past.
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
not
for
saying that
sure.
it got to be, not saying it got to be completely like dirty or something super severe, but everybody got skeletons in their closet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of just like I just wanted to. I would have chose the wrong time to try to go at Trump because I know everybody was on let's get Trump out of here, but like you picked the wrong person to go home, especially when you start exposing you. And think about it, uh, he if if he exposed her for this, who's to say that the whole situation with the YSL Donovan Nut Thomas thing ain't also true? And if that is, that's already just gonna mess up the case even more.
Facts.
So it's a big thing. So if they're looking into this, they're definitely going to be looking into the whole YSL thing for sure.
Yeah, facts. No, I totally agree with you on that one, bro. I don't think though, like as far as funding go, like because she still has like assistant attorneys under her,
Uh huh.
um, and as long as she's in office, they can still prosecute the case.
Right.
Even if
For
she's
sure.
not in office, they can still pursue the case. I don't think that's like out for Thug. I don't think they're
No,
gonna
no, not at all, not at all.
take
I
him out.
definitely think that. I definitely believe the trial will still continue with or without her. I just thought in my head maybe it'll have to be rescheduled. Not I don't not say rescheduled, but I just thought it was gonna be a lot of setbacks, but I don't really think so. I think the trial gonna go continue with or without her because I think they were already in the stage where I think they got most of the stuff they're already doing
And
most of
she's
the
not
stuff.
even there. Like she
Yeah,
doesn't even appear in court or anything like that. So
yeah. So
yeah, definitely conflict of interest. But yeah, so
that's
enough about Funny Cakes. I mean Fannie Willis. I mean
horse carriage. I mean, wagons.
uh
I mean,
that Fanny. That,
that Fanny.
She had a perfect first name. She knew Mama knew she was gonna have some ass on her.
That wagon. I mean, my bad.
That
That horse carriage. Ooh, I mean that stallion. I mean, ooh, damn.
Yo, you funny as hell, bro. So
Hey,
all
man.
right, let's get into the next little ching right here, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got your whose man is this again? Oh, this is FPK man. Yo, FPK, yo, you in the audience right now, bro. Hey, how did the party go? Yeah, how did that party go? You say you was chilling with Diddy and stuff like that. So yeah, drop in the comments how that party go with Diddy. Anyways, Diddy has reportedly all right. So he hired this new attorney, but I just want to just start off with that. So he retired this attorney Ghislaine, whatever Maxwell's lawyer to defend him a sexual assault lawsuit. So
Damn.
Diddy has reportedly hired Maxwell's lawyer, Bobby Sternheim, to defend him against the lawsuit where a woman accused Diddy of raping her in 2003. When she was 17 years old, according to the reporter, Megan Cuniff, as we previously reported, former Bad Boy president Harv Pierre and Diddy both have denied these allegations. As we previously shared in early December, an unnamed woman filed a lawsuit and stated Diddy, Pierre, and other man gang R'd her and sex trafficked her in 2003 when she was a 17-year-old high school junior. After Diddy's fourth lawsuit made headlines, a mogul released a statement denying the allegations against him. Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Sickening allegations have made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and the truth, the statement said. Pierre also previously denied the allegations while speaking with TMZ. This is a telefiction. I have never participated in, witnessed, nor heard of anything like this ever. These disgusting allegations are false and a desperate attempt to financial gain. He continued, I vigorously protect my reputation and defend my name. Those who know me recognize that these claims are not true. The woman who is known as Miss Doe, so she's going as Jane Doe. She's not even giving her real name,
Uh-huh.
says that Pierre, who is also a singer, was accompanied by the unnamed man and others. He approached her and her friends at a lounge in Detroit, according to the complaint. Pierre told the teenager that Diddy would love to meet her and encouraged her to fly with him on a private jet to New York City to do so. While they were still at the lounge, Pierre took Doe to the restroom where he ingested cocaine and then suddenly forced her to perform oral sex. Afterward, Pierre directed her to take the flight with him and two others to Diddy's house recording studio in New York City, which Diddy owned. According
Mm-hmm.
to the woman, Diddy, Pierre, and an unknown man gave her copious amounts of drugs and alcohol. As the night wore on, the 17-year-old Miss Doe became more and more inebriated, eventually to the point that she could not possibly have consented to having sex with anyone, much less someone twice her age, the complaint says. Mm. Yeah, so basically him and she's accusing him and a few other dudes of sexually assaulting her, if you want to put it out there. Allegedly, of course.
Right.
Allegedly. Yeah,
I mean,
allegedly.
well, I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. That was situation. I think I heard about that not too long ago. Um, Honestly, I don't know, bro. It's just like for me, in my opinion, it's just like the R. Kelly thing. Do I believe R. Kelly did some of those heinous things? Of course, for sure. But Do I think he did every single allegation that was alleged against him? No, niggas want
Oh
money.
hell no.
Niggas want
Hmm.
money. Niggas want to get paid. Just say that. Just say you want to pay that. Just keep. It's cool. It's not cool really, but it's. I see the plots. Like, yeah, I see through. I see through the deception. If you get hit with like 3 other lawsuits about sexual assault and all these things, and of course it's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8 more people coming out of nowhere randomly. Now you all want to tell these stories at the same time. You should have been the first or the second. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah.
don't be the fourth or the fifth because that's when I smell rats. I smell a payday. I smell you trying to get a come up. You trying to chase clout. You're just clout chasing. I don't think Diddy is doing all this stuff. Do I think he is freaking doing a lot of things behind closed doors? Absolutely. I heard those Diddy's parties are going crazy. Asking people why they
Yeah.
don't
Too
party
many
with him.
stories.
Yeah, so it's like asking all these people why they don't party with him, man, because you were a freak Nick. That's why. but
Yeah. What I think Diddy fucked up too is when he paid out Cassie.
yeah, yeah. Even though he said that he didn't, even though that said that didn't mean he did all of those things that he alleged that she said or she stated that he did, but it still looks bad because it's like you paying somebody off. Not even saying you paying somebody off, but that's literally what you did. You settled in court.
It
You know
just
what
looks
I'm saying?
like you're admitting to guilt. You know.
Exactly. So I
Like
think, but then also I think if he would have went to court and he fought that, I don't think that he was gonna be able to really beat most of that stuff. He probably would have been found guilty on some of those things, so that would have just looked bad on
I
his
mean, it
reputation.
wasn't it wasn't really a criminal case though. It was a civil suit. So she was just suing for money. So
Yeah,
if he would have lost, he just would have lost out on the money. But he
yeah,
settled out.
yeah. But also, he would have lost out on the money. Let's say he did lose. Like, let's say he did take it to court and he or trial and he did lose or whatever in the civil suit. uh he would have lost money, of course. That's not nothing crazy, but he probably would have lost all these big sponsors that's been backing him for a long time. Even though he
Mm,
already lost
facts.
some of these sponsors, even after the allegations. Like
Right.
nobody wants to be involved with Diddy right now. That's why you think Diddy cold turkey right now, not saying nothing, not posting nothing, not doing nothing. Bro, finna go through a rebrand. He finna just rebrand himself, stay out of the way for maybe 1 or 2
I
years.
wonder how he gonna do that, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
The
it's gonna
damage
be
is
hard
done sometimes, bro.
for sure, 100%. But I mean, it's like this, bro. It's like this. It's like, and this is a good example. I mean, look at Dr. Dre, bro.
Diddy didn't do
Did
diddly.
did he? Nah, he did. He's the diddler. He's the diddler. Now I was just gonna say, look at Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is known to be like a crazy domestic violence type person. Like apparently he's been slapping bitches from left to right, from the east to the west. You know what I'm saying? He's been in multiple domestic violence cases and stuff like that. And he still getting all these crazy awards, all these awards named after him and winning all these things and still able to perform at all these crazy events like the Super Bowl and stuff like that. And all he did was rebrand. I mean, even the
Right.
people who have all these allegations against them, or these things that are proven to be true against them, that is, as long as you on the right side, you have the right people with you, bro. I mean, sometimes people do get over those humps or over those
Yeah, they do.
situations, stuff like that.
I
Because I
I
mean, look how
remember.
powerful these people are. These are not just like regular celebrities. These are business mobile people. Like these are people who own $1 billion companies and stuff like that, or invested into $1 billion companies. You know, or they have stakes at these chairman boards, and they have a lot of stock in a lot of places and stuff like that. And they know a lot of high up business people, wealthy people. So it's kind of like they're not regular people. They're
No,
far from
facts.
regular. If anything, they got
Facts.
more power than the normal people. They got more powerful than these people who you think actually have power. They don't.
Yeah, facts.
Celebrities don't have power. They just have status and clout.
Yeah, true. And I was watching this thing. Who was it? It was it DJ Academics? And he was speaking about Drake actually having an essay case that was on him a couple years ago. I think it was like 2018.
Mm.
And like he just settled out immediately. Like he just settled out in court immediately before it hit headlines or anything like that. And I think he said it wasn't in the United States though, so that's why like it wasn't really a big deal or anything like that, and nobody really heard of it. Like this was 2018. I don't remember hearing about this or anything like that. Like so it got swept under the rug. But Cassie thing was just so big, and like they just put it out there like that, and he didn't sweep it out under the rug in time. His player, he didn't have his ism. His ism wasn't intact at that time. Like his ism was like right here, bro. His ism was supposed to be right here. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And the ism wasn't there, so didn't play his cards right. He ended up fucking himself over at the end of the day, which opened up a floodgate for other potential people to come up, whether it be true or not, and present these allegations on him, because he's already had previous allegations that's been presented against him that he settled out on. And whether he didn't admit to guilt, it still alludes to the fact that you're guilty in some way, because you wanna settle out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Somebody who's
Even
confident.
if you're not guilty.
Yeah, somebody know who's confident. They know they didn't do what is being alleged is gonna go and take that to court or whatever. They're gonna settle. They're gonna do what they do in court or whatever. If they know they're 100% innocent. Somebody who settles is someone who knows that they may have not done. They may have done something. And may have not been to that exact extent, but they could have done something that can look really bad. I mean, and you got to think about it. Drake is a big artist, like, you know what I'm saying. And not only is that, he's secretly a billionaire. You know what I'm saying. A lot of people don't say that, but he's secretly a billionaire. If he sell his catalog right now, it's gonna be purely off music. It's gonna be $1 billion.
His real estate and stuff like that is crazy. Like in
It's,
Canada, that big ass house
exactly.
he got, bro, that's a billionaire's house, bro. Like,
Yeah, no, that house is worth 100. He when he built it, because I remember like when he built that shit, it was worth 100 million. Like he put 100 million into that whole house, and right now it's probably sitting at $1 billion, or it's probably sitting at something crazy because it's not a normal house. I mean, he got like if those gates he have, those are over the city perimeter. Like his gates aren't even allowed to be that big, but
I know.
since he runs, like people love him. Like he gave back to so much in Toronto, they allow him his gates to be that big. And bro, crazy. I mean, like his house is like
Yeah.
literally nothing to with.
No, that's facts. That's facts, bro. Yeah, that's
Okay.
facts. But yeah, as far as those allegations go though, bro, I heard Diddy want old girl to actually put her name out there though. Like he don't want her to go by John Doe. Like I mean Jane Doe. If you gonna put out, I think the statement was like something like, if you're gonna put out allegations out on me like that, like just put out your full name while you
Mm-hmm.
following this under Jane Doe. Put your name out there.
Right.
Which I kind of agree with. And if you're going to sue me and stuff like that, then and I'm taking it to court, especially put your name out there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. I'm not going against Jane Doe.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, bro, it's like this whole situation is like, do I believe Diddy does some of those heinous things and then had done
Of
heinous acts
course.
because he had power and clout, status, and the ability to hush people? Yes, for sure. A man of his stature and his power, his wealth, his reach, his
Mhm.
connection to other people, absolutely he got the power to do most of those things. Do I believe he did all those things? Absolutely not, because I know I can smell like when you got blood in the pool or you got blood in the ocean and you smell sharks. I smell sharks coming. So that means
Mhm.
I see people coming for me because they know it's a moment of weakness from me. So you're gonna be attacked from all angles.
Facts.
That's
No,
all.
that's facts. That's facts. Yeah, man. Um, Another episode of the Diddler.
The
Diddly
diddler.
the Diddler.
Diddler.
Diddly the Diddler.
Yeah. Did you want to talk about another topic, or because I kind of had one that I wanted to bring to light?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I was
Yeah.
gonna end it there. Just end it at an hour, so we ain't doing too long a stream. So go ahead.
I mean, yeah, okay. I think this one. As you know, I don't know if you was aware because you was working all week. I know you was probably busy, but the All Star Weekend was here and everybody was doing their thing for All Star Weekend and stuff like that. I don't know if you've been seeing anything about the All Star games and stuff like that. Usually it's not really super hype or whatever or whatnot. Um, Chris Brown. They had the Celebrity All Star game and stuff like that. Yeah. So apparently the NBA had invited him to invited him to come play in the All Star
Oh,
game,
he's not
but
allowed to come anymore. He got banned,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, I saw about that.
yeah. So he basically went online and he said, "Oh yeah, I was invited by the NBA to co-play at the NBA the All Star Celebrity Game, whatever." Only for them to turn around and deny him, and because he said something about the sponsors like Ruffles being there. Basically went on a whole rampage, basically saying that he's tired of being hunted by his past because he had like a whole past about being a domestic violence person. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to get into it because we all know. If you know, you know. So he was basically went on a rampage, and then Ruffles, the one of the sponsors that was there, basically commented on the situation. They made a post on Instagram basically saying that they had nothing to do with him being not being able to play in the Celebrity All Star game and whatnot. And he went on to respond to them. Basically, he was saying, "Nah, they lying," because he basically had the whole email from a rep from the NBA reaching out to him. So somebody was lying. Either it was Chris Brown lying, which I doubt because he had information in the email. It was
Mhm.
Ruffles, the actual sponsor, or it was the NBA itself. A lot of people are speculating it's the NBA, which makes the most sense. I mean,
Yeah,
when you have a
it's
lot of brands
possibly the
there,
sponsor. Probably the sponsors didn't have any insight on it. Like maybe they wasn't made aware or
exactly.
anything like that. You know,
Yeah, and they're
because
not
it's you going through different entities. These are different companies. They're just working together.
exactly. And Ruffles, I don't even believe are allowed to even call the shots on who gets to actually like play in the game. I actually think that's the NBA, which makes
That's
the most
NBA.
logical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it was the NBA who did that and whatever. I mean, you gotta look at it. I mean, if you look at Chris Brown, I mean, yeah, he's a great artist, but if you look at his history, I mean, it just wouldn't look well being in there and then them sponsoring the celebrity game and then you have him there that can just potentially make brands pull out or it can just cause a whole bunch of things. So he just went on a rampage about it. Well, I won't say a rampage about it, but he went on a little trail about it. And plus, like if you Ruffles, they had turned off their comments on Instagram so people couldn't like say anything. But if you go
Hmm.
on like their first if you go on their current like not the latest post, but when they made the statement, but the 5 or 6 posts,
Hmm.
if you go to the comment sections, all Chris Brown's fans like telling him how they don't eat Ruffles no more and all this type of stuff. Like his fan base was going crazy. Like they were flooding the comments of Ruffles and stuff like that.
I
And
ain't
he's
eating Ruffles no more either.
the
I don't even like Ruffles.
yeah. So a lot of people spoke out. Like Nick Cannon spoke out. A bunch of other
Oh
people.
nah. I take that back. I'm gonna have to eat the cheddar sour cream ones. I'm sorry, Chris.
You
Them
see what I'm
shits hit.
saying, Chris? So
Them shits
yeah, a
hit.
lot of people were speaking out about it. But the reason why I wanted to get to that is because Suge Knight, he actually
What?
did. I'm gonna get into it. Suge Knight here did a whole interview. It was weird. It was like an AI generated like interview about it. He was basically like comparing like Dr. Dre being able to being a domestic violence person, having multiple cases against him where he's been beating his people, been beating like women and stuff like that. And he was comparing the whole situation between him and Chris Brown about how he gets beat, how he does all these things, but yet he still gets allowed to perform at the Super Bowl, get these like humanitarian awards, again these big ass awards at these Grammys and stuff like that. But like Chris Brown be one person or whatever, and he's forever haunted. So I just thought that was
It's because of who he did it to, though. At the same
exactly
time,
yeah.
they always got to take that in consideration. Like the women, like I'm not saying, oh, this a caliber of woman makes it okay or anything like that, as far as like putting your hands on a woman. But
Mhm.
only thing I'm trying to say is it's because it happened to Rihanna, bro.
Yeah,
Like Dr. Dre, when he was beating on women and stuff like that, they weren't prominent figures. Michelle A wasn't a prominent figure. Like
yeah,
who was bumping a Michelle A record? Like nobody's bumping a Michelle A record, bro. Like
yeah.
she
No, I agree.
wasn't she wasn't Rihanna, bro. Rihanna was a superstar. Michelle A, the person he was accused of beating on, was not.
Mhm.
And that doesn't like sway the fact that he did what he did, but
For sure.
I can see why he wouldn't be as affected as Chris Brown, because Chris Brown attacked another public figure and then they had pictures of it and then they made a whole big deal about it. It was a whole media run about it. Like it hit different than Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like
Literally.
it's still at the same time being hypocritical,
Hmm.
because it's at the end of the day, it's the same thing. You know what I'm
Yeah, no,
saying? Whether
100%.
it was caught on camera, whether it was highly publicized or not, it's the same thing.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's what I said. I always say, in the face of hypocrisy, I think if you're going to do that, I think you should hold both of them to the same amount of standards.
Exactly.
If we're going to do this, if we're going to be like industry politics and stuff like that, I just thought it was funny because I didn't think it was going to be like a crazy event, like a crazy incident. But yeah, when he spoke out against it, and he's currently locked up right now. I just thought that was like a crazy thing that he spoke about it, and he wasn't. And he honestly was right about the whole. It's really a double standards in the community and stuff like that. But again, like I understand where like the industry coming from. Like at the end of the day, it's still Chris Brown, and at the end of the day, he still beat Rihanna. So that's like that's. I don't think they're ever gonna let that go because how big of a situation that was. Even though it happened like I don't know how long ago. I can't even remember. I was young when that situation happened. So even though that situation happened, it still haunted him to this day, which doesn't make sense to me because he was planning to. I can't hear you. You muted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. At least 15. Maybe 10 years.
Yeah,
More than
yeah,
10 years for sure.
yeah,
Because I
yeah.
was in high school.
Yeah, I was like young. Like I had to be like seventh, eighth grade, maybe sixth grade,
Yeah, I was
whatever
like a
that.
freshman or a sophomore in high school or something like that. I think freshman.
Yeah, so it's just crazy because it's all these people who have there's many people who have domestic violence cases and stuff like that, like even rappers and stuff, but none of them ever get talked about crazy. But when you look at Chris Brown, it's like, oh yeah, they're gonna forever hold it on their head. So I just thought that was like a crazy thing. I just thought it was even more crazy that Suge Knight spoke on it because he's in jail right now and he made that comparison, and I thought that was like a really real rounded response from him.
Suge Knight
Pointing
got
out,
domestic violence cases on him. Not cases, but accusations and shit. He ain't got no room to talk, bro.
yeah, for
But
sure. But I
Alicia,
mean, he's doing his time. He locked up for his
I
stuff.
don't
So
give a fuck. You still
yeah,
did it though. But
that's
Alicia
true. I mean,
Kage also said Dana White has been caught on camera slapping his wife. He's still running UFC and being a menace. So
mm,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah. Like I said, I just thought it was an interesting topic and stuff like that. That's why. But yeah,
Yeah. No, that's facts, bro. Because I don't think that should be held against Chris Brown. Because as far as I know, maybe he has had. I think he did have a couple more allegations after that,
yeah,
but it
yeah.
wasn't
Like
nothing as big as the Rihanna thing, and that's what they hold against him. They don't hold nothing else prior to that,
yeah,
or
no.
yeah, against him. It's always Rihanna, 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 and I even think him and Rihanna like get like made up after that and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Like
no. Like they.
they not even on bad terms. But then at the same time, like I don't want to just be like women bashing or women shaming or anything like that. But
Yeah,
if I read that report correct and if I remember what I remember correctly, Rihanna was the aggressor.
yeah. Like because I don't know if you've seen it, but like a couple years ago, he had dropped a documentary talking about the whole situation,
Mm-hmm. Say
detailing.
he
He was like,
grabbed their nuts and grabbed his nuts and all types of shit like that.
yeah, he was basically saying that somebody that he used to mess with or whatever,
Send him a
he met,
message on his
yeah,
phone.
yeah,
She gotta
basically,
go through it.
yeah. I guess they was at a party or whatever, and then he left, and she found out, and then she started being super aggressive, and then obviously he not trying to be aggressive, but at a certain point where you just beating the shit out of a person, he just turned around and he did what he did, and again, I'm not saying that it's right because I'm not advocating,
Yeah, he ain't have to.
but
He ain't have to beat the shit out of her
yeah,
like he
yeah,
did like that
exactly, but
though.
yeah, exactly. So I'm
But you
saying,
know, when you like as a person,
yeah,
like not even just a man or a woman, everybody hits their breaking point where they're like, "Yo, chill, 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 chill,
exactly,
chill,"
and then it's like,
and then you just like spaz out. Like it's not
mhm,
right to hit a woman or anything like that, but like I completely understand. Like as being an
exactly,
adult and stuff, and dealing with
exactly.
crazy ass women.
Exactly. So I mean,
I ain't never hit a woman or anything, but I swear to God, I wanted to punch a bitch in the mouth a couple times.
yeah, no, for sure. I look at the situation like, oh, it ain't even worth it because the standards will never be right. Man, you can't really accuse a woman of anything without having proof. But if a woman accuse you of anything, man, that could be your whole. If you have a brand or anything, that shit can all be jeopardized, taken away, lose money, lose sponsors, lose all types of connections with people just off allegations alone. So it's like it really is a double standard of hypocrisy. I get it, protect women for sure, 100%. Don't put your hands on women, but it's like in the case of like, where's the protection for the men if we're getting accused of things and we're actually innocent? Not saying, you know what I'm saying, just saying in general, like where's the standards for that? It's always a double standard. A woman can accuse a man of anything without nothing, no evidence, just all allegations and everything. So it's just crazy. But yeah. I don't know, you muted again, bro.
I say, yeah, that's fact. Sorry, I hit the bong. I didn't want it to make noise, but yeah, no, that's a fact, bro. So I mean, protect all men. I'm just
Facts, man.
nah. These niggas is crazy though. I remember I was seeing something about Meek Mill artists or some shit like that that he
Oh,
denounced and
Vori.
shit.
Yeah, Vori. That's
Yeah,
another one.
old
Yeah,
boy was going off on his girl saying he was
yeah.
killing her or kill her and
Nah,
shit
I
like
ain't
that.
gonna
Like
lie.
that
That
type of
was
shit is unacceptable. Like
no, that was
that type
crazy.
of shit.
No, that was crazy. That was bro. He or something, and I was like, yeah. Meek Mill said, yeah, bro. We don't mess with him, man. He been like not responding to his messages, or he ain't talked to Meek Mill in months or some shit, bro. Yeah, that whole video when that leaked, I was like, bro, that shit crazy. I'm not gonna lie, niggas is weird. I'm not on that type of time with no women. Before I do
Yeah,
any of that, I'll leave a bitch on, bro. I ain't.
I get academics was saying that he probably didn't even really drop him. his boy probably didn't like old boy because I think he wasn't even contacting him before the allegations like that
Mm-hmm.
videotape came out. So
Mm-hmm.
academics was like, I don't think bro wanted to be on Dream Chasers anyways. Like he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
like responding to Meek or anything like that. So like
Hell no,
Meek
Rory
just
said.
threw it out there like, oh, we dropping him and shit like that. He just put the the nail on the
I mean,
casket, but I don't think he wanted to be with him anyways.
Rory was going up. I mean, he had wrote songs and did songs for Kanye
Yeah,
for
he did for
years.
Kanye. Yeah.
Yeah, he did a whole bunch of stuff, so he was going up in his own
Mm-hmm.
way. So I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. Like to be
Yeah, Meek
fair,
said I don't care how the music sounds. So obviously he making some decent music.
yeah. So it's like I look at the whole situation. I was like, yeah, bro, I get what you're talking about, but it's like I'm gonna keep it real. Nobody want to be on Dream Chasers. Meek Mill kind of, in a lot of ways, he if a lot of it's weird to say. Without Meek Mill, a lot of artists wouldn't be on. But at the same time, if a lot of artists would have signed to Meek Mill, I don't think they would be as big as they were under him. Keep it a buck with you.
Bro, Meek Mill is even as big as he is under him.
Facts. With that note, we go in this shit because that's crazy.
Hey yo, thank you everybody for joining us today. Thank you for joining the Diplomatic Community Podcast. If you're watching this in the future, please like, comment, subscribe. My host, I don't know if y'all should make your own channel sometime so y'all can just live stream and shit like that. And when they do, we're gonna start dropping them too so y'all can join the dips. Also, we also have a Discord too. Who drop me the link real quick so I can drop it in the comments and stuff like that. We also got a Discord, Jordan Discord community as well. And yeah, we're gonna catch you guys next time. FUK, whenever he feeling like talking to people, he'll hop on too to give his funny takes. But yeah,
Yeah.
everybody, thank you for joining us. This has been the dips. If you want to
Hey
support
man.
your podcasters, Cash App, Pay too, support us. Yeah.
Hey man, big dip long clips, man. Shout out Free Game, your boy Booth guy, and shout out FBK, even though he wasn't here. He was in the comments, appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, and Arishi Kage, thank you for joining us as
Oh yeah, yeah.
always, bro.
Thank you, fam, for
Yeah,
always popping up. Shout out to
yeah,
anybody new who popped in. Shout out to your
yeah,
neighbor
yeah.
though.
Definitely. Like I said, if you want to support your podcasters, definitely hit that Cash App, Pay to anything. It's always appreciated. But yeah, we the dips and we out. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Peace.